Today we're taking notes on the Kobo Ellipsa, and we're going to see what that's all about. Welcome back to Weekly Waste of Time. Welcome back to Weekly Waste of Time. My name is Jeff Landsman. I have here the Kobo Stylus, and today we are going to talk about the Kobo Ellipsa. And you can see here I have a second camera. Ooh, look at you, fancy pants. Ready to go. I've got the Kobo Ellipsa here, and we're going to talk about, I was going to prep the show and kind of do what most tech shows do and walk you through the different features and everything. Then I thought, you know what? That's not what this show is. There are other shows that'll do that. Weekly Waste of Time is a show where we're going to sort of take the Kobo Stylus, the official Kobo Stylus, and the Kobo Ellipsa, and we're going to sort of do an unboxing. Now, I did take notes on it over vacation, and I have some pros and cons that we'll talk about later in the show. But right now, let's get right to it. So here we are with Kobo Ellipsa. I'm going to hit home, and we're going to go to My Notebooks here, and you can see I have nothing. I've got new. So let's create a new notebook, and we'll call it WWOT for Weekly Waste of Time. Now we can do a basic notebook, or we can do an advanced notebook. A basic notebook will let you just write wherever you want. Advanced will let you convert handwriting, adding freeform sections, diagrams, equations. Ooh, well, so we might want to look at that in a second, but let's just do a basic notebook first. So if I'm in a store and I'm testing this out, already I'm like, what's this grid? Now I'm writing grid. Now you can see there's a little bit of latency when I do this, right? I don't love the grid. So if I'm in a store and I want to get rid of the grid, how do I do that? Change page background. We've got the grid, we've got lined, we've got dots, and we've got blank. So let's go to blank. And let's just do a little happy face. Not so bad. Let's do a little Bart Simpson. And that's not a great Bart, but it's all right. You can see that there's a little bit of latency. Now, I'm not getting different levels of pressure when I push down either. Now, how do I erase? That's not working. So I got to switch to the eraser tool. And you can see here, it's erasing in clumps. Ooh, clumps. We like erasing in clumps. Just get rid of all of it. Well, what happens when I do all that. Does it refresh? Yeah, it did a little refresh, and now we have a blank slate. So what are my options for the pen? Okay, here we go. We have ballpoint pen, fountain pen. Let's see what that looks like. We'll write. Let's start with ballpoint. I'll write in each pen. Ballpoint. Now you can see the latency isn't terrible, but I was writing in a journal over my little vacation, and I noticed it, especially compared to the books Note series or the iPad or the Samsung Galaxy tablets. All right, now this is a fountain pen. Fountain. Okay. Not loving that. Calligraphy pen. Okay, I don't even know. So we're going to say Callig. C-A-L-L-I-G-R. Calligraphy. Well, now what just happened there? So somehow I just ended up on a new page. So this is important to kind of this is important to, kind of figure this stuff out ahead of time, especially before you spend the money on this device. The Kobo Ellipsa and the pen you're going to spend over $300 on. Brush. R-U-S-H. No. Okay, let's make that thicker. Brush. 2. So you can see the options here. Now, highlighter. I don't know how useful that is. Because, again, you go at the angles, it doesn't really do anything. Right? So there we have it. We've sort of written in a basic notebook. To change the pages, we can just go to the next page here. What happens if I want to add a page? I think we probably just hit here, change page, export, clear page. It's not that obvious how to make a new page. So I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe it's just as simple as pushing the button here. Is that it? 2, 3 pages. And I really don't remember how to create a new page. Clear page, delete page, refresh page. There's nothing that states new page. Now, maybe if I just write on here. Now look at that latency. Did you see that? That's not great. Okay, so that worked. So you have to, I mean, that's the highlighter, but you see how slow that is? Okay, let's go to an advanced notebook. So we're going to hit new. We're going to do advanced notebook. Once again, a notebook that converts handwriting into type, supports adding freeform sections, etc. We'll just call this ADV save. Okay, so I'm going to do a little test with the ballpoint. Hello, my name is Jeff. And to convert it, I think you just push and hold your finger. No? Double tap it. Hello, my name is Jeff. Okay, so that worked out pretty well. Not so bad. This is a quick test. Let's double tap it. This is a quick test. So that works pretty well. The handwriting to text conversion, if that's something you want. If I want to erase these, let's see what happens. That works, and I got my lines back. Now, I think you can put shapes. If I double tap that, what will it do? And that just made a 1. So I'm not certain how to... Here we go. Insert drawing, insert diagram. Let's do that. Draw shapes, arrows, and then double tap and convert them into diagrams. Okay, got it. So let's make a square. That's great. Okay, and let's make a circle and a triangle. That's okay. It doesn't, I guess it doesn't want a triangle. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, so it's not perfect, right? But, you know, we have the options here. Let's go into insert, convert all. What does that even do? See, now this would be me in a store. I don't really understand what this does. Insert drawing. Let's do another smiley face. There's me with a baseball cap on, glasses, a little scruff going, and the hoodie. That's a terrible drawing, but hey, what are you going to do? Yeah, so I want to go back and just kind of go over a few things that I noticed. If we go back, new notebook, we're going to go to basic again, save. We got to name it 2. The writing on the basic notebook, and we're going to start it with, we haven't seen what a lined paper looks like, so let's go to lined. Actually, we haven't seen dots. There's dots. The writing is a little delayed. It's weird. I'm writing at an angle, so it's kind of a little bit of a challenge. The writing's a little delayed. Not terrible. See, again, not great. Now I'm resting my hand on here, and I'm not sure. The comfort of writing with this tip and this surface is bad. It's actually not good. It also doesn't do angles. If I'm straight on or I'm angled, it's the same. And you can hear it. It's not the most comfortable writing experience. I highly recommend the Boox Note Air, Boox Note Air. Now that's even more expensive than this. So I like this. I like the look of this. Let's go back into the text and bold it up a little bit. There's a way, if you go in advanced here, we can change the weight. You see, make it a little thicker. Now you can see it's a nice looking page here. I would say the benefit is that we also have this pen. Now, I haven't tried highlighting anything, but you can write on the pages and annotate no problem. Here's the thing about the Kobo. This is a bonus. This is an extra. I would not buy the Kobo because you can write on it. It's just kind of an average to below average experience. It's an experience though. It's one of the first e-readers on the market that I know of that's this size at this price. So you're looking at around $300, a little more, to get the pen and get the reader, not the cover. That you can read on, and it's 32 gigabytes and you can write on. There is extreme value in that at this price. It just doesn't do it very well. And what I was going to say about the vacation is I use the Boox Note Air every single day to take notes. And that is a phenomenal writing and reading experience. It's another e-paper device, and we'll talk about it on the show. I only took this on vacation because I figured, well, I have this pen, let's put it to use. And it was, by the end of the trip, I was like, I cannot wait to transfer these notes into the other device. Or whatever your reason for wanting to do handwritten notes with a pen is, this might be the perfect device for you. But for me, this is a bonus, not a selling point. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's twitter.com/Jeff Landsman. And don't like and subscribe. This show is a waste of time.